force, I know it's hard to remember. All 1,980 members. That's why you have to go and collect them all. Tell your parents they can buy them at the mall now.
Hello everybody, I'm Richie. Welcome to Speeding Bullets Repackaged. It's been a fucking chore to get here, I fucking tell you.
We're not even going over any of this stuff that, well, we will still cover the toys, but I'm not going over the whole process of how we got to this point. Let's just say that technology sucks, but we're still here. It's your old pal Tupper with the tiny mic. Thanks for watching us on the tubes of you, the YouTubes. Please like this video. Please click subscribe so you will be notified whenever other videos by us drop. We were off for 2 weeks. We're back now. Fuck the man, save the empire.
That's right.
That's not exactly how that quote goes, but you know what the intention was there. You get what I was saying.
Yeah.
You get what I was going for.
So we're going to jump right back into, again, even though you didn't see it because we didn't record the first 5 minutes.
Doesn't matter.
But here we are.
We worked out all the bugs from before.
Right. That's all the kinks. But here we go. The 90s Batman, which this is just a rehash of the Batman from the Justice League Task Force set that I got last year that had the Build-A-Figure, Darkseid Build-A-Figure. It's just not pixelated. So
again, what's the bulge is very noticeable.
Yeah. Like especially in the picture on the left there, it's like, hello.
It's like boom.
And then
Bat dick.
Even there,
Bulge
like,
man.
when you zoomed out a little bit, it's like, boom, right there, right in your face.
It's like, we get it, Bruce. You're well hung. We don't need you to be literally throwing it in our faces.
That's right.
This is fine. It's not something I'm going to get. You already have it.
Yeah.
But, like, if this was like a $20 thing, I would get it for $20.
Yeah. I mean, I won't get it for $20 because I have it.
You have it.
So, this for the storyline Batman of Bethlehem or Bethlehem Batman. But anyways, Batman 666. It's a future version of Damian. No
fashion sense.
Yeah, no fashion set. Why is the belt over the trench coat? That makes no sense.
Batman without a cape is always something that annoys me, unless it's a future Batman and the cape is like wings.
Yeah,
and I'm fine with that. Like
Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, that works.
Yeah,
that is great.
It's fine.
However, Batman like this, no, that does not work.
Batman in a trench coat? Don't care for it.
One thing we didn't show was my funny meme of how many Batmans we got announced at WonderCon, because there's a lot of Batman. If you hadn't noticed, we already went over 2.
Hey, Todd McFarlane here. I got a bunch of Batman figures for you.
And that was all at WonderCon. This thing, there's some things in this panel that we're not going to talk about because they're Warhammer, and we don't give a shit about that. So if you do, I'm sorry, but I don't care enough about Warhammer to do the work to show pictures.
If you're not Henry Cavill, I will not fake an interest in Warhammer.
That's right.
I'll only do it for Cavill.
I'll do a whole episode on Warhammer if I know Cavill's going to watch it. Just saying. Anyways.
He would not, because we would be so bad at it.
Oh, yeah.
We would be so bad to be like, here's a guy with armor. I don't know what's going on with him. Looks crazy. Listen, before we move on to this, I will say that if you have the only interesting thing from Warhammer for non-Warhammer fans is that secret level Amazon video show that has a bunch of video game inspired CGI like sequences and stuff, and there's a Warhammer sequence in that, and it's pretty dope. That's all I'll say about that.
And that's all I have to say about that. I don't know if I had that on my soundboard, so I just had to do that.
You did have it, but it's better to sing it. I think it's, like, first of all, we won't run into legal problems.
All right, so next up, we'll go back. So Batman as Deadman, or Deadman as Batman, however you want to see it.
Dead Man? Batman?
I would much prefer getting a Deadman figure. I don't need Batman as Deadman. I'm sorry. No interest in
also,
this one.
Richie, it kind of also doesn't make sense because Deadman is a ghost who will inhabit the body of a character, but then it's just him puppeting that person.
Yeah.
So he's still Batman, but he's Deadman as Batman, but it's still Batman. So when would this ever happen?
I'm not sure. I'm sure this
impossible.
probably happens somewhere, and that's why there's a figure of it, because if it happens on one panel, they'll make an action figure
They're-
or a hero clicks out of it. So
That's literally been the whole Mcfarlane model since 2020.
yeah. So
First chance we get.
So I wonder who. I wonder if there's like a team of people who are like, "Oh, let's show him this panel, and then he'll make this figure."
Yeah, 1000%. I'm pretty sure when they were making Dark Knight's metal
Knight.
and Dark Knight's metal and then Death Metal, they were basically going through and being like, okay, so Todd's going to make a figure out of this, and he's going to make a figure out of this, and he's going to make a figure out of this. The fucking comic's not been out for 10 years, and I think every character in the whole book, both books, have been turned into action figures at this point.
There's
which
very
is
little
bonkers, but awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
I mean, because it revolved around Batman. So there was that, and a lot of people think that Batman is the center of the DC universe. So, where was I? Oh yes, this Dark Knight Returns page puncher. It's going to be a page puncher. So in the clear plastic clamshell packaging, you will get this guy. I don't know. I've never really liked the design myself.
Yeah, man. Same. I'm not a chunky Batman guy.
Yeah, I've never really. I enjoyed the story of the Dark Knight Returns. I tolerated the art of it. You know, like I didn't hate it, but it's not like I'm not gonna lie and say this is the best fucking art ever, because it's not. So I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you and I have discussed this on other podcasts before. We're not big Frank Miller fans. I think
You froze.
great. I was like, "Ooh, there was a freeze."
Yeah.
He's fine, but I mean, he's also like super. He's kind of right wing militant, and he's kind of like a little aggressive, and he says words that we shouldn't say anymore. And he's just kind of an old prick.
Yeah.
And
Not the
I've
fun
never been
old
a
pricks
fan.
like us.
Yeah. It's just I just, but also like sometimes his art is really brilliant and really, it's just very striking and very dynamic. And sometimes it's like, where is his anatomy? Like it's all over the place. And honestly, again, I don't like chonky Batmans. I never loved this. It influenced literally a generation, but not us. So like, you go get it if you like it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good representation.
I'm not going to judge you if you get it. It's not for me. So, next up, a quick little picture. This is Batman. I think this is Hush 2 Batman specifically.
Yeah.
I haven't read the Hush 2 storyline, so I don't have any real commentary on it, other than I know that it exists. So
I think it's still coming out as we speak.
Yeah.
So that's probably also it. I do like this though, and I would get this.
Yeah, it's a nice figure. Next we have this Injustice Gang Batman. It's one of those alternate Batmans. I forget, because the Injustice Gang was kind of like a precursor, I think, to the Crime Syndicate, if I'm not mistaken. I could be completely wrong, but it's an evil Batman. So.
Why is he crushing my head there?
Crushing your head.
Crushing your head. That's a Kids in the Hall reference for those of you out there under the age of 40.
That's right. The next one I did pre-order. One of the ones I actually got the Faye here, the action figure extraordinaire, to order for me while I was in. I was going to say Diego Garcia, but that's not right. That's where I was deployed to once. Dominican Republic. There we go.
It sounds like a guy that's starring in a future Star Wars movie.
Anyways.
That's no shade to Diego Luna. I love Diego Luna.
This is the White Lantern Batman. This is basically a repaint of the Green Lantern Batman and the Yellow Lantern Batman. I have the Green Lantern Batman. The only thing that I'm getting this for is because I don't have a White Lantern. So
Richie, why does it look like he's singing the chorus of White Snake's "What is this love"?
What is? I'm gonna add that in right here.
Is this love that I'm feeling? Yeah, like what? And he's just so anguished, and it's a nice looking figure. I will say that, but that face is just
Yeah.
very,
It's
very screamy.
It should have, and just like the Green Lantern one, because I'm looking at it right over there right now, same face, but it should have an alternate head. Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's your Coverdale Batman when he
That's right.
comes up.
Now, another one that
This
is
episode is all references to stuff that anyone younger than us is going to be like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Yeah.
Welcome to your podcast of choice. Are you old and cranky and remember the 80s and the 90s? We do too. Thanks for watching.
That's right. This is another one that Tupper pre-ordered for me while I was gone. Black Canary.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Two.
Those are real fishnets. So,
will they hamper the figure in any way, shape, or form? I bet they will slightly.
Probably.
But still.
I bet you they are
Black
going to
Canary.
get caught in the knee joints and everything when you try to articulate it. But this figure looks really good. Like you said last time we recorded, they've really been doing well this year on female sculpts so far. Or we may not have said that in recording. It may have been in discussion. Apparently, I did not include a picture on that slide. It is not there.
Blank.
I had to rebuild the whole fucking show in another software.
In a day.
And there's a lot because
On the fly.
It's a lot of slides and a lot of buttons to program, so we're gonna have
Richie,
some mistakes. What's
the most important thing to remember is that's your excuse for everything, because I was high. I mean, that is what Afro Man used as part of his defense when he was sued recently, and he won. Yeah. So fuck the police. Wow, we are all over the place in this episode, and this is the absolute insanity episode. I love it. It's crazy, but also the only people that care about the professionalism is us.
That's right,
and that's all that matters. You're just enjoying
We're as
the ride.
professional as we want to be.
Goddamn right. Yes, so Black Canary does look really great. I'm glad I'm getting one too. I have a review of Zatanna that's coming up that's going to extol her virtues in another episode. But yeah, this has really been a very strong female figure year. I think this might be the best year for female figure sculpts that we've gotten in ages and ages. Last year was pretty good. We got some good stuff last year, but this year with Zatanna and CoverGirl and this Black Canary.
You're gonna see Ice later when I talk about her later.
Ice. Oh man, I saw that when I was over to Richie's house the other day. Fantastic figure. Like this is going to be a good year for female sculpts.
Yeah. So far, anyway. All right, where was I? Yes, the next step we get. This is Bronze Tiger. Interesting choice. He's just not a very prominent character. You might know him if you watched Arrow. This is not the Arrow version of him, but he's kind of B-list. So I don't think this is gonna have a lot of like, you're not going to run out of them, basically, is what I'm saying.
Don't bother with that pre-order, folks. He will be well available at your local EB and Walmart. I got to say, though, it's actually nicely designed. It does look like they used a Red Hood body and jacket for this, but it might all be new sculpts. But honestly, this is
it's not a bad looking figure. It's just
no. He's decent.
It's a very niche interest. Is what it is.
Honestly, if this guy's a favorite of yours, he looks pretty badass. Yeah. So you came out smelling like roses on that one.
Yeah, it's not a bad figure. They're a little bit of a Batman the Animated Series. I think this might be part of a Build-A-Figure wave. They've been doing a lot of Build-A-Figures with the Batman Animated Series stuff lately, but we have another Batman. We have the Clock King.
Clock King. Yes. Sorry, Clock King.
Clock King.
Not Cock King.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a little Clock King action there.
As well as a Mad Hatter. There's a Batman the Animated Series Zatanna that I realize now that I did not include the picture of. But it's part of it as well. So that's two mistakes.
Go find it.
2 mistakes. I had 24 hours, so I did well.
2 mistakes. so far.
That's right. So far, there might be
What
more.
else? What else? What more will come?
That's
Stay
right.
tuned. You're watching.
That's right.
We gotcha. Gotcha.
Another
Ah.
one that was pre-ordered for me by the FA right here is Freddie Freeman, and he has a cool looking Black Adam variant when he's in the black suit with the lightning. I was iffy at first, but the more, and especially looking at it now, like I'm really liking that smirk on Freddy. I think it's really working well, and
It's very doofy.
yeah.
A doofy smirk.
So, and that works well for the character, and especially since they're kind of depicting the more golden age look of it, when they were still referred to as the Marvel family, but they're not anymore because Marvel. But I gotta say, I think this is gonna be a really good figure when I get it in hand. So, and I think there's a new Shazam coming as well. So.
There is a new Shazam coming as well, and the soft goods cape on this actually looks really, really sharp and nice, and yeah, I got nothing to complain about here.
Another niche character. This is Gangbuster, who you will only be familiar with if you read Superman in the 90s, specifically post a Death of Superman, because this is one of the guys that kind of popped up. Not claiming to be Superman, because those were 4 other guys, but kind of one of the people that popped up to like fill the void while Superman was dead.
That's right. If you want an action figure that molds together your favorite look of Iron Man and also modern ice agents, then this is definitely the toy for you.
This gives off major ice vibes. That's totally.
It really, really
even
does.
Me as like the hardcore Superman fan, I'm like, I don't need a fucking gangbuster. Like, no. That was a very interesting choice, as I gotta say.
It was something.
Yeah.
It was something, that's for sure.
Next up, we have the Jack Knight version of Starman. I did not pre-order this one. He's not that it's a bad figure. He looks cool. I'm just not, I just don't know a lot about this. I'm familiar with the figure, but I just don't have the attachment to like Superman and other characters, Wolverine and Spider-Man, to be like, I gotta get Jack Knight Spider-Man. There's Starman. There we go. Fuck.
I mean, listen, Jack Knight sounds like a porn star name. Mm-hmm. So they could have worked. It's JAK, everyone, just so you know. It's a little weird, but I mean, this is nice, but I would prefer the Star Girl who has also the staff. That's something that would be more interesting to me that I still wouldn't get. So this is really low on the totem pole, but it is a JSA. And if you're looking to build your modern JSA group, you kind of need this guy.
Yeah, that's right. Another one. I didn't pre-order this one. I think Tupper may have pre-ordered this one for himself when I was away. The Kenner Joker. Did you?
I did not.
You did not? Okay.
I did not. I was, but when we were talking about this months ago, I was so into it, and then I was like, saw the production photos, and I was like, no.
Now, we were both giving it shit because we were like, it doesn't really look like Nicholson, and the likeness is really bad. And then we found out it's actually a recreation of the Kenner version of the character, which is fine. It still just does not look great to us. So
I don't know. I mean, I get it, but I just want to say this. It's lame. Like, it's lame to make an updated version of the Joker based on the toy, because that's not what we wanted. We wanted a Nicholson Joker.
Yeah.
And this is not Nicholson. This is the off-brand Shane version of Jack Nicholson as the Joker. I just don't like it. I don't think it does anything, but I've seen a lot of people excited about it, so I don't know. Maybe those nerds are suffering from brain damage. Maybe they ate a lot of paint chips recently, but I don't see anyone being excited about this.
I have seen some positivity towards it, and I saw a post on one of the groups that I'm in. Someone's like, I don't get it. I think it looks great. I think it looks like him. I'm like, I will keep my mouth shut because I don't have anything nice to say. So
Yeah, this is in my opinion. If you're not going to be able to make a Jack Nicholson Joker, then just don't make anyone.
Mhm.
Don't make any version of it because it's just not. It's not what we're looking for.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? People are interested. We're on the outs on this one.
Yeah. We are the odd men out in this case.
Whatever.
Next one, not a
Whatever.
figure, but still a toy, and from Mcfarlane DC Direct is this glowing kryptonite shard that will likely go somewhere behind me. I'll kind of rearrange something, but I'm like, I'm gonna have a kryptonite shard. Why not? So
That's right. I ordered it for Richie,
that's
so
right.
he will be getting it and paying for it. I
that's
just placed the order.
That's right.
That's all I did.
He was like my secretary.
Like a good neighbor. State Farm is
You're
here.
like Pam.
Okay, Pam was a pretty good secretary.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel I would be more like who's the really good secretary from BoJack Horseman, the guy with the man bun and the beard. Yeah. I would be that guy.
I haven't watched that in so long.
It's such a good show.
Not for sale yet, but I will be fucking pre-ordering the shit out of this one. Larfleeze comes with just an orange version of those fucking green balls that I hate that keep coming with Green Lanterns.
The Green Lantern fist balls. His
right.
fist balls.
Yeah. I have seen some other photos of him since that where he does have an orange lantern that comes with him. I just think because Larfleeze specifically turns his victims into constructs, and there are some smaller ones that they could have included that are popular of his that should be included with him. So
it was screaming to be a deluxe.
Yeah.
This is one of those things that should have come with like 2 or 3 constructs that were with him and then the figure. And again, like why they didn't do that is beyond me.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, it does look great. And I will 100% be getting it because I've been wanting a Larfleeze for a while. I'm pretty sure that was on my list of I want Mcfarlane to make before he loses the license. But yeah, so
Richie's getting his wish.
That's right. It's like, oh, am I dying? Was that like my Make-A-Wish?
Do-over? Well, little Jimmy, we know you only have 3 weeks to live, but we were able to get this off-brand John Cena impersonator to come in and wish you well. He's not here, but he is. You see, you can't see him. That's the joke, right?
That's right.
Sorry you're dying. See you later, Billy. I think you get a do-over.
Yeah.
Do-over.
We got a Lobo here. There's announced yesterday. There's some Supergirl movie stuff that's coming, but we don't have that for you this episode yet. But it will be coming. This is a Lobo with Space Dolphin. I decided to not get this Lobo just because I'm pretty sure because like the Lobo I have that came with the Space Hog and his dog has that head. I have the longer hair head on him, but I knew there was probably going to be a movie Lobo coming with the Supergirl stuff, and I'm right. And I pre-ordered it this morning. I just don't have the photos for this recording. So I was like, I'm going to pass on this one. But if you don't have the Lobo that came with the Space Hog, or even the other solo Lobo that was released previously, go ahead and grab this one because you'll have the Space Dolphin that's nobody else will have because it is a nice looking figure. So, but I'm not getting it just for the Space Dolphin.
It's okay. I didn't get Richie to pre-order a version of the movie Lobo, which we will show next week or next episode, I should say. But it's because I think I'm going to be able to find him pretty easily. But let's just say that if you are a Lobo fan, you will definitely be able to find something. There is no last Zarnian situation for you. There are plenty of Zarnians out there for you to track down.
That's right.
And that is the lamest joke I will make this week.
And funny you say that because I was reading some older books on my trip, and there was actually some other Zarnians in those books that Lobo did not know about.
Oh, so he wasn't even the last fucking Zarnian?
So
Oh,
they were
that
bottled
poor
by
bastard.
Brainiac, though. So
Poor Bastich.
yeah, poor bastard. I gotta hear him say that in the movie.
Oh, he's
Anyways,
gonna say it. He's gonna.
a brief interlude to look at these fucking horrible abominations of plastic.
It's Richie's favorite figure line, Todd's Mods.
Fucking Todd's mods. These are fucking, and I don't know why I like had two pictures of basically the Grundy and the other one's just zoomed in. I'm just noticing now. So, but at least the Joker ones are slightly different. The Joker one zoomed in and slightly turned, but they're fucking dumb. If you buy these, I do judge you if you buy these.
Richie's like, I hate you a little bit.
Yeah.
Richie calls them Todd's Clods, not Todd's Mods. That's how much he hates this line.
That's right, fucker.
They're fine. They're fine. I don't hate on it as much as Richie. I think they're fine. It's not my thing. It's not his thing.
It shouldn't be
fine
anybody's
if you like
things.
this. It's fine. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, folks. He's just cranky. He needs some juice. He's had a morning. They're fine, but they're not anything that I will say this. I will echo Richie's sentiment here. If you think these are awesome and you love them, I'm going to judge you a little bit. They're fine. You can think they're okay, that they're reasonably cool, but if you get excited about them, if you pre-order them, I'm going to judge you.
Question your life choices. Just that's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say further on it. However,
the whole thing.
I just sandwiched that crap in the middle of some great stuff so we can move on from it. This is another one that Tupper pre-ordered for me on my vacation, and that's the Mongol and Superman in his, I was going to say resurrection suit, but it's something else, but it starts with an R, and it's similar to resurrection. I just can't figure it out. But yeah, so
Referendum suit.
Yeah. I love this, like, because that suit is like a panel right out of the comics, like where he comes back and he has it comes with the guns as well that he shows up with, and with the bandoliers across, because at first he's powerless.
It was the 90s.
Back, and I do have a black suit Superman, but it's not the Death of Superman black suit. It's when another version of Superman died. It was all during Convergence, and this Superman became the Superman. It's very confusing, but that story was part of the introduction to John Kent. Anyways, I still don't love the face on the Mongol. Because it is
Jesus, sorry.
Because it is like the face on the other Mongol, but they do have
the same.
But they do have the right color scheme, at least my preferred color scheme for the Mongol, and so and this is like 75% for that Superman anyway, so I can live with that face on Mongol.
It would have been nice if they'd have come with a separate head that was more of a stern, angry version of Mongol. But, like it is character. Oh, wow. I can't think of the word. It's to his character. He's a smarmy bastard.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think this is fine. It's good that you're getting it. The black suit thing is important for us to remind ourselves that in the 90s there was a period where Superman carried around a bunch of guns.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for the 90s, folks. What would we do?
Everyone got guns in the 90s.
Everybody got guns in the 90s. Batman had guns. Superman had guns. Spider-Man had guns. The X-Men had guns.
Yeah.
Everyone had pockets up the yin-yang.
Pouches
all over the place. Yeah. Chaos.
Yeah. Another one. I didn't pre-order this one. Did you pre-order this one?
It's not up for pre-order yet.
Oh, that's right. It's not up for pre-order yet. OMAC.
When it is, I'm gonna need this figure.
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
This one's I'm kind of like, it looks good. I'm just not as big on OMAC as you are.
I loved the redo they did for the OMAC in the new 52 or in the this was the countdown to Infinite Crisis era. I really did love that idea of the nanotech armor being on just anybody, and I just love the redesign. I think it's just really cool. I had an DC Direct OMAC figure that fell off the shelf and broke, so I don't have him displayed anymore, and I'm pissed. So this will replace him. Yes, folks, it is just that cyborg body from the I think one of the
I think
Batman Dark Knights.
Yeah,
Death
I was just
Knights.
gonna say the Murder Machine. It's got that Murder Machine arm, definitely.
I don't care about any of that. I
Actually.
love the Omax. I'm gonna want to put this on my shelf. This is definitely something I'm going to want to get. It's not up yet for pre-order as of April 1st, but I will be getting it. Like, I have to get that.
See, same thing.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care.
So I'm just for reference, for people's.
Okay.
But hey, I've bought similar figures, for lesser reasons, which you'll learn next week as well when we talk about the Supergirl stuff, because I had to get all three of them for different reasons, and they're ridiculous, but people will understand. Anyways,
We're allowed.
yeah. So I'll go through a few more of the OMAC pictures because I didn't show them all. But yeah, I like the idea of OMAC, just not enough to want to put the figure on my shelf. If I see it on sale, I might grab it, but I'm not rushing out to get it, and I don't think it's gonna be in any shortage anywhere anytime soon.
I agree with Richie. This one I'll be able to walk into a store and pick up. And I will. This is a guaranteed sale. I kind of wish it was a darker blue or a more blue, and I wish they did a transparent version of this, which I would also get. But I don't care. I love the
Hey,
Omax.
maybe there's a platinum, and you'll want to get both of them. So
I doubt that anyone's doing a platinum on this fucking obscure DC villain character that belongs in the Batman Ovra. But if they do, I'll take it. I love the Omax.
Yeah. Now we're gonna look at a Supergirl figure, and unfortunately, it is the worst Supergirl sculpt I have ever fucking seen in my life. Even though I know it's like the classic first appearance Supergirl, it is horrible. It is bad. But don't fret, because there's many good Supergirls coming out that just went up, and we'll be talking about next week when I have pictures for them.
Next episode.
That's right.
Yeah, this is very bland. They really could. Excuse me. Wow. Again, just hiccuping and burping through the whole episode. It's fine. Listen, they could have really done a nice job on a pinup, doing a pinup face for this and making it more of a pinup style thing. This is bad. The boots are too big. The hips are too big. The top of her is so small and demure. Her face is the boringest face sculpt.
Yeah.
This is a lame duck figure if I ever saw one. She's going to be clearing out Walmart clearance shelves for like a year to come.
Yeah. It's going to be a peg
terrible
warmer.
Work.
Yeah.
Terrible work.
So, however, they did do a pretty damn good job on the Brandon Routh Superman, I do have to say. And it is not up for pre-order yet, but it does go up for pre-order on April 9th. And you know that I just love this photo that they did the recreation of the one of the Superman Returns posters, which is very difficult for me to watch now because of Kevin Spacey, but
and Bryan Singer.
That's right. Fuck, I was blocking that
Terrible people all around. But again, Brandon Routh is a pretty cool guy, and this is great. This is nice, and I would be shocked if you didn't want to get this.
I would love it if they did a platinum that was the Kingdom Come S Superman that they had in the CW verse. That would be awesome.
I feel like that's a potential.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the sculpt there. It's an easy switch out to change the S. They already have the S from other figures. It would be a pretty easy change. So I would expect before the end of the year, before McFarlane loses the license, you might see that, Richie.
Yeah. So we'll see. And then this guy is a Henry Cavill Batman versus Superman. And the only fucking difference is that he has heat vision eyes, and they're just red eyes. He does not have any heat vision effects. You need start doing some fucking heat vision effects for Superman. And I'm sorry, but it's too late for you, McFarlane. So we'll see what Mattel brings us. But
It's
I'm not
true.
getting this one because I
No.
love the Cavill soups that I have. And although I'm not opposed to getting alternate figures because I have Superman 2025 and Battle Damage Superman 2025. It's just the lack of putting in actual heat vision effects bugs me, so I don't want to get it.
It's true. It's really true. This is again just trying to get more money out of a sculpt that's already there. And, if honestly, if you're looking for a new Cavill figure, the rumor is, which has almost been confirmed, that there is a Cavalrine coming out later this year through Hasbro. So if you want Henry Cavill on your shelf, I say wait for Cavalrine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's where you want to spend your money.
I mean, I already have him on my shelf, but I'll get him on my shelf again in the form of Wolverine, not another Superman. So
he's up here somewhere.
Then we got this Tim Robbins. Tim Tim Drake version of Robin, not Tim Robin.
Shawshank edition.
I got to see that now. I have a Tim Drake that is better than this, and I've never liked the full red look on him.
Boring.
Although the one I have is kind of like that, but I got it because he had the bow and the other one didn't have the bow staff. So anyways,
this is fine, but it's dull.
Yeah.
It's not of interest to either one of us, but it's fine.
Yeah. And the version of Vigilante that nobody wanted, the classic version, because which is
Vigilante in general.
Yeah.
But no, we're not talking about Peacemaker. We're just talking about the character in general.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I would much prefer the Adrian Chase Vigilante of Peacemaker figure, which maybe we'll still get, but
it's possible. So. I would love to get that. Especially if they included an unmasked version with him smiling.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be worth the price of admission.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
So
let's do the Spider-Man thing. That
is it. McFarlane wise, we're gonna jump into some Hasbro stuff, starting off with this little preview of Destro that we found out today is being released with what's the ship called again?
Spoiler.
The spoiler. Not Stephanie Brown.
The spoiler.
The spoiler.
Like Destro, Despoiler. That's the name of his thing.
And it's 140. Although
140 Canadian.
Though with the EB discount, I noticed it's $134.99. I have no attachment to the vehicle, but this Destro looks fucking awesome.
The only way you can get this is if you get the Destro and the vehicle, and that's where I'm tearing myself apart, Richie, because I've been waiting for this figure since they dropped the G.I. Joe Classified line back in 2020. I love the shield. Everything else is perfect here.
Mm-hmm.
I love the alternate head where he's angry.
Yeah.
I absolutely desperately want this, but $140 plus tax is too rich for my blood. So
plus a lot of space that it's gonna need.
It's gonna be the vehicle is gonna be this big, man. Like it's huge. It's a huge vehicle. So I'm still thinking about it. I might still pull the trigger on this, but we'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Then we got this generic G.I. Joe grunt. I don't think that's what they're actually terming it as, but that is what it is. It is a generic grunt. So.
No, Richie, this is the character's name is Grunt.
Oh,
this is a specific G.I. Joe character named Grunt.
Okay, but he's still a generic looking grunt.
He is very much so. Very few people are excited about this one, including me, i.e. if it's $20, I'll pick it up, but I have no interest in this guy.
Still, if it's $20, I'll pick it up and then I'll put it back on the shelf because I have no fucking interest in it. Like, I think I dressed like that once. So Without
Just brings back dark memories.
That's right.
Dark
One that I
memories.
did pre-order. Actually, we pre-ordered one for each of us while I was in Dominican. Is this Professor Rockclaw that and Cobra Deinonychus or Nicus?
Yeah, Dionysius.
Dionysius, dinosaur, but it's a fucking GI Joe with a fucking dinosaur, and that's all
This is
you
great.
really need to know.
It's
Um,
fucking great.
we don't know the
I love
character,
this.
but he looks fucking awesome. Like, look at that. He looks so fucking
It's
cool.
it's so cool. I'm so excited about this. I've seen some other photos because they put him into some people's hands.
Yeah.
This looks great. I think this is going to be a total winner. This is probably going to be on a bunch of top 10 lists for the end of the year. This looks phenomenal. I love this.
This definitely looks like top 10 contention for sure already.
Yeah.
Next up, as part of today, April 1st, there's a big Hasbro EB Games thing, a bunch of exclusives that went up. This is one of the ones that went up, and this is the there's a retro card at Techno Viper that is coming. I'm not pre-ordering it. I'm not going to rush out and get it, but it might be something I might pick up at some point. So
it'll be available. The original Techno Viper is still available. I'm a very big maybe. If this is on sale, I'll pick it up. But I mean, I have this figure, and the one that I have through the classified line is a little bit better. The coloring is more retro here, and he does come with that super cool laser rifle, which is different. But this is one of those things that I will wait to see if I can get it at a cheaper price. So I'm interested, but not from a pre-order standpoint.
Next up, we have this USA Duke, which is very lame, and given the climate of the US right now, is probably not going to be very fucking popular.
You are incorrect, my friend. It's sold out.
Oh, wow.
This was a sellout because Americans are a bunch of flag-waving, cheapo, patriotic assholes.
That's true.
And they absolutely love this fucking guy. It's the same goddamn figure that was released 2 years ago as part of the retro line. But he's just all in red, white, and blue.
It's the same one that we have, but colored differently, right? So
yeah, it's literally just because of America's stupid birthday, and they have nothing to be proud of. Fuck that figure. Fuck America.
Fuck
End of
ice.
Story. Sorry. I know there's Americans watching this. I don't hate you individually. I just hate your whole country and all the decisions your administration is making. So I'm just going to be irrationally mad at everything to do with America right now. But you got nothing to celebrate.
That's right.
Hang your heads in shame July 4th.
That's right. Yes, I flashed it up there a moment. Oh, that's the wrong one. A moment ago. But Wild Bill, I think that may have been one of the ones that went up today as well. Tupper is jazzed on this one.
I am jazzed on this one. I'm going to pre-order it next week, actually, and make sure this lands in my pocket because I love Wild Bill. I've been waiting for this guy. Can't wait to put him on my shelf.
Nice. I'm not going to pre-order him, but maybe he'll be something I get on a whim at some point. So
a whim.
A whim. So we've shown some of her before, so we won't spend a whole lot of time on her, but these are just better production photos that we have now. Zanya on the Dreadnought Chameleon or the Swamp Skier. I have no interest. I think it's cool though that you can put the weapon inside of the seat of the vehicle. That is a very cool detail that they included. But yeah, so
this is I like it. I've seen how the figures look on the Swamp Skier. They look pretty silly. This is absolutely one of those cases that if it drops to $40, I would happily pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not picking it up for $80, which I think is the price it's running at right now.
Yeah,
not even close. So
yeah, no
dice.
Moving on from that, I think the next one is Hot Toys. The Silver Surfer. I think we saw some.
So sexy.
Yeah, it looks very shiny. I think we saw some images of it previously, but just a few more detailed production photos. I really like that it has that where it has the boards like on an angle and he's standing on it. That looks really cool. So that'll be surfboard magnetically attachable to Silver Surfer feet. I did not notice that before. That is even better. Specifically applied electroplated finish. I should read the photos more instead of just looking at the shiny pictures.
Also, just to prove that you can read.
It's true. It's true.
This is really pretty. Is it $230 to $300 pretty? I don't know about
No.
that, but it's really really nice.
Yeah.
So nice job, Hot Toys.
Yeah. This is a quick jump into Mafex because they're doing this Joker figure, the one from the original movie, not Joker Folie à Deux, which I still haven't seen because I don't think I have
Same.
an interest in seeing it. So we won't spend a lot of time on this figure either. But there is some other McFarlane stuff, and by that I mean Hellboy is the only other McFarlane stuff. This is a
Are you
really
getting this?
I'm thinking about it. I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but it's on my definite maybe list. So
I kind of like it. I'm with you. Like I'm interested. I don't want to spend $40,
yeah.
and I don't want you spending $40 for me. But if it was like 25,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would get it. I would get it for 25.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the only other alternate McFarlane, which I should really start adding after the DC Multiverse stuff, but it's just the way I have my folders organized. That's where it falls. But Mondo Toys is next, and this fucking awesome looking Leonardo. I don't know from what series. What it's the same series of the Donatello that we showed on a previous episode, and I think there's a photo with that Donatello in here. But like with that ninja mask, looks fucking just very intimidating, very cool.
Oh, yeah.
And the extra
Phenomenal.
weapons, it is very nice work. This is gonna run you some money, but all the alternate heads and stuff, and the weapons, it's all worth the detail. Yeah, see, that's the Donatello that we looked at previously, and there
Do
was
you
a
have a
lot.
shot of the loadout?
I think I do somewhere. We'll see as we go through. Oh, he's even got the turtle communicator there. I didn't notice that before. I don't know if I actually have a full shot of the loadout. I do not, it seems.
Okay, so I just want to mention, because I saw a picture of the loadout for this figure, and there's literally 30 accessories that come
Yeah.
along with it. It is absolutely insane. I
An
mean,
Oni
again, this
mask.
is a Mondo.
Yeah.
This is Mondo 1/6, so this is $150, $160, 6-inch action figure, but it is the like definitive version of it. So yes, I'm not spending money on that, but I love it, and I love that it comes with all that stuff. I mean, these are great. I wish they were a little bit more affordable, because I do love the designs on them. I'd love to put this on my shelf, but these are premium 6-inch format figures.
Yeah.
And they are priced accordingly, but man, you get everything with them. So it is definitely worth the price of admission if you want to go down that road.
Quick little dip into Neca. They did another Terrifier, this time with the little pale girl. I think it's coming as a 2-pack. This is up on Neca for now. I didn't do a bunch of pictures. One, because I wanted to do more of the Leonardo pictures, and two, I don't really care that much about Terrifier. Like, I know it's a cultural phenomenon, and like I understand, I respect its place in horror. It's not my type. I don't think I've watched 3 yet. It's just there's the fact that the narrative is barely cohesive is what really
It's
throws
just an
me off.
excuse. It's an excuse for a monster to torture and
Yeah.
murder people,
So-
and I can't get behind that. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah, like Jigsaw. Like, that's a reason. This is up for pre-order, and I have pulled the trigger on it because I was getting deck, so I got to have Thea and Bud. They do come together in the pack. So that is coming. We got a look at but we had a brief look before, but we now have a better look at the PB's Playhouse figure that is coming from Neca. Coming with all kinds, and I do have a picture of his loadout coming. Well, it's not really a loadout, but the stuff that he comes with. But it's good that he has like all the little props and characters from the show. I love the tape face head that they included.
Yeah,
that is really bang on. The box is even fun. And there he is. And one more has the full
Wow.
loadout. So yeah, so he's got the
I'm not-
globe.
I'm not gonna lie, Richie. I love this.
Yeah. If I
love it.
I'm not gonna go out and pre-order it from Neca or anything, but if this pops into an EB Games, there's a good chance I might pick it up.
I say there's a fairly safe chance that we're going to see it, and we're going to see it probably around $50. And honestly, if I do see it at $50 or less,
Yeah.
I might get this. It's not so much that I was a big Pee Wee Herman fan. It's more of the fact that this is so beautifully done. This would be a really fun thing to include in your collections, especially for action figure photography. It's very expressive. That comes with lots of different heads. It looks just like Paul Rubens, R.I.P. And this is great.
It's a fun figure.
This is, again, great. Just like those Sesame Street stuff, which is in the same category as far as I'm concerned. If I see it at the right price point, like a Big Bird or an Oscar the Grouch or those Jada Toys cereal mascots, absolutely, like, I will pick it up without question, because I just love the nostalgia baiting that they're doing here, but they're really nicely designed action figures, and that's really what I care about more than anything.
Yeah. And the last thing from Neca, and I think that's the last coming soon as well, we have this Tiger Claw. I'm not super familiar with this figure. This is one I don't think was in the animated series, not like Usagi Yojimbo, who was in the animated series.
Yes. I'm an idiot. Are you happy? I've said it on the internet now, so it's true.
And it's clippable now, so I can
Oh
say
my
that.
God. There you go. You're welcome.
So, but he is a cool looking figure, and if this character is someone that you like, I would definitely say pick up this guy, because Tiger Claw is pretty awesome looking.
Yeah,
so,
he's nice. Yeah.
He's got a decent loadout. Now I am going to say we have just made it through the coming soon. We are about an hour in. I think we're going to cut off the episode here also because I have to go pick up my daughter in 20 minutes. And I don't think we're going to make it through the shit Richie bought last week in this episode. But it is all prepped, and we can do another recording later as well. So
yeah, put us back on the screen so we can say goodbye to people.
That's right. I got it. There we go. I'm all discombobulated because of the changes and the stuff that we've had to do, and oh my God, it's frustrating. I still have to reload it into this software for you guys, because I think we're still recording that tonight. We shall see.
Yes. Yeah, that should be fun for you to do this evening. Next episode we have a bunch of reviews, a bunch of shitty Richie bought this week. Shit Richie bought this week. Yeah. And some more previews. So yeah.
And we probably won't even get into all the shit I bought this week, because the stuff that I got when I came back from my trip. And then I got a bunch of Friday the 13th stuff that I found a good deal on. And I just picked up, before we recorded this, 4 Marvel figures. So there's a lot of new stuff coming in the near future for you guys. So don't forget,
stay tuned
to like and subscribe. Hit that bell, or hit Bill. I don't know. Maybe you don't like a Bill in your life.
Bill.
Fuck that guy. Punch him in the throat. Don't do that.
Whoa. So much violence. Hey, whatever you choose to bill, he probably deserved it.
Yeah. So, and for all the Bills out there, sorry, not sorry. Anyways, there you have it, folks. We will see you next time.
Bye.
I know it's hard to remember. All
Take care of yourself.
1980 members. That's why you have to go and collect them all. Tell your parents they can buy them at the mall now.